What's up, guys? It's your girl Drea. This is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time that I post. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. You can like it, all that good stuff. And I'm doing a free reading giveaway. That information is in the description box. If you want to book a personal, in the description box, you can hit me up on my Instagram or email me. And I want to say thank you to anyone who has donated or booked a reading with me, liked, commented, subscribed. I appreciate it. I highly recommend you guys enter that free reading giveaway. I'm doing 2 people, 2 winners. So you got 2 chances to win, baby. All you gotta do is say I am in and subscribe. That's it. Like, it's that simple. But yeah, what are we talking about here today? We're talking about the compliments that people give you behind your back. This could be anybody, friends, neighbors, colleagues, complete strangers, people who don't know you, people who do know you. It's going to be a mixture of all those energies, and we're just going to get a broad statement. I mean, you'll be able to tell, like, if it's exes or friends or lovers and stuff like that, but just use your intuition. But we have 2 piles today. We have pile number 1, which is the Pastel Journey. And then we have pile number 2, which is the Dreamkeeper Tarot. So you can choose more than one if you feel called to. At the end of the day, I want to say thank you for watching. And I hope that this helps you in whatever way that it can. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. See you in the next one. Actually, see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. 1. What's going on? Pile number 1. It's your girl, Drea, and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the little bell so you get notified every time that I post. If you want to win a free reading, that is in the description box. You can enter through that short that is in the description box. And if you want to book a personal, you can find that information in the description box as well. Thank you to anyone who has donated, gifted, liked, or commented. I appreciate all the love and support from all of you guys, and I hope that this message helps. So we're gonna see what compliments are people giving you behind your back. But first, I want to get your current energy. Let's make sure that this is your pile. Just take what resonates, baby. What's pile 1's current energy? Whew. All right, that's a lot. It says, speak your world into being. Got Gemini, so you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or have that in your chart. Current energy, pile 1. Okay, we have trust the universe, be yourself, go wild, focus on the positive, and go for it. We literally have go, so go, go, go. Wow, why am I hearing, no, 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 stick to the stuff you know. If you want to be cool, follow one simple rule. From High School Musical. Whichever number, I don't even fucking know. Stick to the status quo. It seems as though you are transforming from this person who, had to stick to a routine or stick to being what everyone said they should have been, and you're finally embracing your true authentic self. I also do feel like you're embracing luxury. You're starting to love on yourself more. And also you could be manifesting more money and success into your life. But with this speak your world into being, I feel like you're focusing on affirmations, and you're starting to focus on the positive. Literally, we have focused on the positive. Some of you guys could be traveling or planning on traveling, but there's a lot of fire energy here. We literally have all of the fire signs. So you definitely could be a fire sign, or your confidence is boosting. And also maybe some of you guys could be going through a glow up right now. You could be losing weight, gaining weight, skin is clearing up, just feeling better, but also your vibration, your heart is opening, and you're starting to trust yourself more and trust in the universe more, which is helping you to enjoy the moments. And some of you guys could have been going through a period of anger issues, and you're resolving that, you're releasing that. There could have been a lot of conflict, anger, and you're finally having the courage to put those swords down or to walk away from whatever that is. But I feel like you're looking in the mirror more, and you're embracing life more, and you're seeing how can I become better, or what can I accept of myself, and who is deserving of my love. Okay, some of you guys could have went through some type of ego death or a really rough time, and now you're coming out of that, and you're going after your what? Your grills, your dreams, goals, and aspirations or desires. And some of you guys could have actually been grilling, or you're feeling called to grill or go camping. That's random as hell. But hey, shout out to you. It's summertime if you're here where I'm at in the Northern Hemisphere, 444. But let's get into it. What compliments do people pay you behind the back? What compliments are people giving you behind your back? Pile number 1. Oh, hell no. All right. We got health. That's a beautiful start. Okay, so right off the bat, people are saying that you're either improving your health or you're focused on your health. You're self-conscious. You're releasing your self-conscious ways because you're becoming more healthy. Okay, but there's big emphasis on like people like how you focus on your health. You could be very health conscious. You could be like, you know, very into, you know, holistic health, or you could be vegan or, you know, vegetarian, but you don't have to be. But I feel like, you know, you try to eat your veggies, you try to work out, you try to get moving, you try to prioritize your mental health. You know, some of you guys meditate and stuff like that. We have humor. I love that. We got grief. People think you're funny. We have balance and perseverance. Okay, compliments that people give you behind your back is, well, obviously, you're freaking funny, but I feel like, you know, you're unconventionally funny. Well, obviously, you guys are mad funny, but, like, even when you're trying, but you don't have to try to be funny. Like, whatever you say is funny. Like, you know those people who are just funny, like, with whatever? Like, they'll do something, but they'll be so serious. Like, I do this all the time. I'll be so serious, but I'll be cracking people up. And I see why people think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a funny person. I do funny shit, but this is just me doing my shit. Like, you know? But also people feel like you're very positive and optimistic. And, you know, you choose to look at the positives more, at the lighter side. You lighten things up. You diffuse situations. I feel like, you know, maybe, again, like I was saying earlier with the anger issues and stuff like that, or the conflict that you might have been going through, you're the person who, like, you know, even if you get angry sometimes, you can bring it down and flip it. You know, you can improve the situation. You can improve how people are looking at a situation, and you can just make light of a tough situation. You're also big at finding new opportunities. No matter what happens, no matter what losses you go through, you always come out 10 times stronger. And that's a compliment that people give you because they see you go through like tough ass shit and you never like stay stuck, you know? Like, even if you've been homeless and stuff like that, you got out of that. So some of you guys may have gone through that. And, you know, you've lost a lot of people and lost a lot of things. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Like, I was even hearing lost limbs. Like, if you lost a limb, you got a prosthetic, you went through therapy, or even like you got into an accident and you got physically hurt. Especially with this health, I feel like, you know, some of you guys went through an accident and you got physically or mentally hurt, or you were going through mental things and then you made it out. You made it out of whatever that was. You rebalanced yourself, and, you know, you didn't let the judgments of others or the projections of others like stop you. Like, you know how people say like, oh, you'll never walk again, but then these people make miracles happen and they start walking again, or they heal their own body, you know. And you can heal your body with your mind, and that's one thing, you know, but you also have to improve, like, you know, what you feed your vessel too and all that good stuff. But I do feel like, you know, you never give up on yourself. With this perseverance, you never give up on yourself. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's like you tell people like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and they're like, yeah, whatever, and then you fucking do it. And that's a compliment. They're like, yo, I doubted the shit out of Pile 1. I didn't think that they was gonna make anything of themselves, or I didn't think they was gonna overcome this or get out of that, and they did. And, you know, that's one thing, that you guys are beautiful. You're the lotus flower. You come through the mud and the ick and the yuckiness of the swamp, and you're just shining beautiful, like this beautiful flower. You're also non-judgmental, and people feel like, you know, you also have a good judge of character, and people feel like they can trust your perspectives and trust the guidance that you give. You know, you're very trustworthy. People feel safe, and that's another compliment that they give you behind your back, is like they feel safe and they feel like you're perfect in whatever way it is. Like, you're perfectly imperfect. Like, they feel like, you know, you've accepted yourself and you love yourself, and that really does bleed out into your life. Like, your love of self that you have cultivated. And, you know, I do feel like that wasn't always there, but you're starting to love and accept yourself so much more. And that's like bringing harmony into your life and your harmony and peace like reflects into others. You bring peace of mind to others. People feel like they can be themselves around you, and that's another compliment. You know, people feel like they can laugh and giggle and just like enjoy life and be lighter around you. They don't have to like, you know, put on this mask. You allow people to just be themselves, and you accept who is around you for who they are. You know, obviously if people are being rude and stuff like that, you'll accept them, but you'll also walk the fuck away because you're like, I don't appreciate you treating me like this. They also, people give you compliments in regards to how much you, like the way you show gratitude and just how grateful you are. Like, you know, people love to do things for you because of the way that you are grateful. Like they love to see your smile. There's something about your smile. You have a beautiful smile. Your face lights up. It's like the way you light up when people show even the smallest act of kindness towards you. It's like, it's worth it. Like people feel satisfied. People feel happy when they give to you. And that really honestly might motivate a lot of people to want to give you gifts. So let's see. What other compliments do people give my pal number ones behind their bag? What compliments? You're smoother than cream cheese. Y'all have some smooth talk. Smooth operator. We have God. Oh my God. Wow, I got something dirty out of that. Shit. We're not gonna get there yet. We have guide. Wasn't I saying guidance? People trust your guidance. We have Child Eternal flashing itself. We have Addict and Damsel. We got Storyteller. Yeah, you guys like your words, your words. The way you tell stories is like you make people feel immersed in it. You make people feel like they were actually there. Like they laugh at your stories, they laugh at your jokes. You get people intrigued. You get people like to listen to you talk. Compliments behind your back is your voice too. You could have a nice voice. Some people find your voice very enticing, but people get very addicted to you, and that's a compliment. Is like well, some of you guys actually overcame addictions as well, and that's what people are saying behind your back. It's like, wow, that person definitely used to drink or smoke or, you know, do this a lot, and now it's like they're a whole different person, you know. And people definitely talk about like how compassionate and how kind of like godlike or divine you are. You know, you could be a psychic, or, you know, my intuitive, starseeds, empaths, even tarot readers over here. Okay, people find your personality to be very explosive and entertaining, and that's why people like the compliments that people give you behind your back is like, anytime I hang out with Part 1, it's always a fun time. Like I never get disappointed. It's like we could be doing nothing and I could feel like we're doing everything, you know. People also give you compliments in regards to like the way you look. You could look really pretty or handsome, and also people talk about your hair. Some of you guys could have really nice, beautiful long hair, blonde, black, could have luscious curls or waves. Yeah, I do feel like, you know, a lot of people, you're very, very regal and honest, and it's like you're still funny and childlike. It's like you have this balance of both. It's like people don't know how to, oh, you're aging gracefully. That's what it is too. People don't know your age, and that's a compliment. They're like, yo, I feel like this person, Part 1, has been looking the same for like the past 10 years. They haven't aged a day, or they're aging backwards. But yeah, you're definitely connected to the divine, and people definitely trust your intuition. But also people give you compliments on your discernment, you know. And some of you guys, people give you compliments on your facial features. You might make funny facial features, or you have an RBF and people be like, yo, I thought that Part 1 was gonna be a B, but then I found out that they were really kind and sweet. They just look like a bee, you know. So people be talking about like how like once they get to know you, like you're a sweetheart at the end of the day. You're really sweet, and you know, you also are very independent, you know. You're okay with being by yourself, and that's another compliment that people give you is like, wow, Part 1 can go to a party by themselves. Part 1 can go to the movies by themselves, or go to dinner by themselves, or do a lot of things by themselves. And that takes, you know, some courage. People think you're courageous, and that's another thing that people be saying. And people also like how you call out people on their bull. Like, your intuition is on point. So like when you see people lying or you see some falsity, you call it out. You make people, like, you know, be honest. People know they can't lie around you, and that's another compliment that people give you behind your back. They be like, yo, you can't put one over on Pa One. They always know. They always know. Yeah, and you help the underdog or the downtrodden. You help people who are getting taken advantage of, and you help them to, you know, stand in their own power. You don't allow people to be bullied, allow people to get bullied and stuff like that. But yeah, your big emphasis on funny, bro. You're funny. The Fool. You're hilarious. You guys are comedians, legit, okay? But also you're very connected to spirit, and I feel like, you know, you're a healing energy, so people really say that you are healing, or they just feel better. A compliment is like, every time I hang out with Pa One, I feel better. But let's see, what other compliments do people give you behind your back, Pa One? We have love. So you're big on love. You're very loving. You could be a good lover, which was what I was talking about earlier that I completely got sidetracked on, is that you're a good lover. Like, anyone who has ever slept with you, this could be your exes or just anyone who has slept with you in anyone who has slept with you in general, they said that, or they give you compliments on like how good it is. Like, people will be like, oh, how's your ex? And they're like, oh, I miss them so much. That P, that D was so good. Let me tell you. Even one night stands, they get addicted to you, because we did have addicts. So people be talking, giving you compliments like, wow, people who mess with Pa One, they never get forgotten. They never forget Pa One, excuse me. They never forget Pa One, or they always talk about Pa One. Even if friends and family, like, you're unforgettable. And that's a compliment you get behind your back, is because, like, once someone knows you, they'll always talk about you. Even if it's for a little, like 2 seconds, like, I wonder how Pa One's doing, or wow, did you see what Pa One's doing? Because we have elevate, okay, self-worth. People know that you know your worth, and you believe in, you know, receiving the best, okay? You won't accept less than, and that's a compliment. Is people compliment your standards. You have high standards, and you're very exclusive and elusive. You know, you're not for everybody. You're not for these streets. We have peace, okay? Okay. With these masks, it makes me think of Joker. Some people really put the spotlight on you, but I do feel like, you know, you bring happiness to people who are going through some rough times, you know, but you're always shining. Like, it's like you walk into the room and everybody looks at you, and that's another compliment people might even give while you're walking into the room. Like, wow, did you see how everyone just stopped and stared at Pa One? Like, who is this? Like, who the hell is this? Or like, you know, maybe a lot of people be like, yo, Pa One, hey, Pa One. They get really excited to see you, and people give you that compliment like, wow, they wasn't that excited to see me. Look at them. Who are they? You might cause some jealousy in some people, but it, you know, that's uncontrollable. We have priorities. Okay, so people think that you have your priorities straight. That's another compliment people give you. Even if you feel like you don't, you portray that you do. You know, you look like you have everything together, or you look like you're improving your life in some way, shape, or form, because you are. We did have elevate, okay? You're definitely not one to focus on drama. People give you a compliment because, you know, they compliment the fact that you have no more drama in your life, or you don't entertain drama, or you don't bring drama. Like, you know, every time I hang out with, we had peace. Like, every time I hang out with Pa One, it's all peace, you know, it's no drama over here. It's just fun, laughs, and good times, and good food. Some of you guys are good cooks as well, and that's a compliment that people give behind your back, and you smell good too. Shout out to you, okay? But you know, you don't spend your time with just anybody, or you know, doing just anything. I do feel like, you know, you have big priorities or big goals, and you know, you let go of whatever no longer serves you, okay? Because we have release, so it's easy for you to release things, and that's another compliment people give you, because I feel like, you know, even though you might go through, like, you know, crying, like you go through a breakup and you're crying and all this stuff, I do feel like you can handle it in your solitude. You don't bring your drama or whatever you're going through. Again, you're very independent to others, so people are like, wow, like Pa One just went through a breakup, and then like 2 weeks later they're out here just enjoying life, looking happier than ever, looking as good as ever. I feel like that every time you guys go through a breakup or some type of hardship, you level up, and you look better or you feel better, and like people notice that, and that's the compliment they give behind your back. They're like, yo, they literally went through this and this mad hard shit and they came out 10 times better. We have needs too. People also give you compliments on, like, you know, where you go in regards to vacations and stuff like that, but also how like you spined. People be spying on you, random, but people do be spying on you. Okay, I guess that had to come out for somebody. So if you've been like feeling like somebody's spying on you, or if you've been seeing gnats or flies around you, that's because, you know, they're trying to look into your life. 1919. Anyway, I don't know why I said 1919. That wasn't even 1919, but I guess maybe you need to look that up, which that reduces to 1010, so you could be seeing 1010. What is happening? Okay. I do feel like, you know, people allow you, when you're around people, you bring people to the present moment. You help people to get out of their heads. If they're stressful, people like to hang around you. And that's the compliment you give. Like, if you're going through a hard time or you're stressed right now, just go hang out with Pal 1. Even though, you know, you need to be careful of energy vampires, because you do have a lot of love to give. Let's be real. But, yeah, people really... Ace of Cups. Ace of fucking Cups. People do talk about, like, you know, how good you make people feel. Like, you make people feel good on all levels. You might give a lot of compliments out too, and people are like, oh my god, Pal 1 is so nice. Like, I love their energy. They're so funny. Just who the hell are you? Let's be real. You guys are fucking dope. I like this energy. It feels really good. Like, you're very energetic and childlike too. And I feel like, you know, you're not all this... You might, like, have an RBF, but that's because you don't mask. But you're still super playful and fun. But you're real as fudge. Like, you're super real. And that's another thing. People give you a compliment on your back is because you're real. And yeah, you might not have a filter. So sometimes things might come off to certain people. And people might take it personally at first. But then they realize, like, oh shit, you know, Pal 1 was just being real. They were just trying to help. And I took it, like, the wrong way. Or maybe it wasn't their time to learn that lesson at the time of whatever advice you were giving and stuff like that. But you're blunt. You're straight to the point. And a lot of people don't be, like, you know, a lot of people sugarcoat things. And you don't do that. Okay, but let's get into closing messages. What compliments do people give behind Pal 1's back? Compliments. Compliments. It's all about confidence, baby. Yeah, you're confident. Alright, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. 10 of Cups. Wow, you really bring joy and elation to everyone. 3 of Swords in reverse. Which way you want this to go? 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're the defender. You'll defend somebody. Excuse me. Can you chill out? It'll defend somebody who's like going through it. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. What's this Page of Swords, Princess of Swords about? Compliments that people give behind Pal 1's back. Compliments behind Pal 1's back. Compliments. What compliments do people give behind Pal 1's back? 9 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. 10 of Cups. You do not stress. Like, you don't care who's looking for you. You don't need outside validation. You're not going to lose sleep over, like, what people think about you. Jesus. I was just trying to see which way you want to go. Now, where'd you go? Ace of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Alright, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. What's that about? The Empress. You don't gotta be a man, but y'all are fine wine. And wasn't I saying you age gracefully? You guys are beautiful, handsome, like very, very freaking attractive. What's this 5 of Wands? The Moon. The Moon. 6 of Swords in reverse. Whoa. Intuitively, you know when to fight and when to mind your business, okay? And you don't take people who side-eye you or who try to fight you, like, personally. 3 of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. And we have the Princess of Swords, clarifying the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So right off the bat, you don't care who's looking for you. You don't care for attention. You don't need attention, and you effortlessly get attention. I also feel like, you know, you get your beauty sleep. People are definitely talking about that. You could have cute accessories. People talk about like give your accessories, your earrings, your necklaces. Some of you guys could wear chokers and stuff like that, anklets. Big emphasis on jewelry, but also people might give you compliments behind your back on like your case or your style. And you know, maybe the purses that you wear, but there's like, it just like, you know, whatever you put in your hair or your hairstyles or your hair colors. You know, you might have a unique hair color as well, because we have the purple, green, and pink, you know. So you could have even orange hair, red hair. But it looked orange, that's why I said orange. But you know, there's red, like deep red, and then there's like the red that's like more orange looking. Could be a ginger or whatever. But people like your hair, whether it's natural or dyed. And it doesn't matter what length, but they do feel like you do cute, like, I was about to say ponytails, but cute styles. You might do braids or, you know, yeah, you just do cute, unique styles. Doesn't matter. But people talk about your hair a lot, and just the fact that you shine. And your eyes, like your eye color, people give you compliments behind your back about your eye color. And, you know, you might have a beautiful, loving family, and people give you compliments on that. If you have children, people give you compliments on how beautiful your family is, how beautiful your children are. If you have a significant other, whether you're married or like boyfriend or girlfriend, people give you compliments on that. They're like, how did you get that person? Okay, I see you. But also you are the empress, so you're just as good and you're worthy of it. So let's not forget that. But people give you compliments on the fact that, you know who to invest in and you know who to not invest in. And people give you compliments on the fact that you might not drink or smoke as well. They're like, I don't know how Pawan doesn't drink or smoke. For the ones who don't, obviously if you do, then don't take that. But the people who don't drink or smoke or do drugs or anything like that, people give you compliments all the time on that. They're like, you're still the life of the party and you don't have to drink or smoke. How? It's just me, baby. Shout out to you. But people say that you're this motherly, like healing energy. You're kind, compassionate, nurturing, and abundant. You guys look like money. Even if you don't have a lot of money, people want to give you money too. A lot of people want to give you gifts, and people give you compliments on that too. Like people are always helping Pawan or giving gifts to Pawan or supporting Pawan. I feel like Pawan always gets what they need easily and effortlessly. Like people do stuff for Pawan all the time. Like it doesn't matter. The people are always trying to help you. Anytime that you got betrayed and stuff like that, you always overcame it and you started to invest and go harder on, like, you know, your goals and dreams. It's like, because what did I say? Y'all don't have to be Aries. You could be Libra too, because Libra or Taurus, because we have this in Pisces. But it was like about Aries that when people when they go through a breakup, they're like, I'm gonna go get a degree or I'm gonna start a business. And then you end up like becoming a millionaire. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, you know when to fight, and you're very defensive only when it's needed. It's like you're not gonna waste. You trust your intuition. You know, you're very intuitive. You're very connected to your divine feminine, but you're big on taking action as well. And people also give you compliments about how many like suitors you have. If you're single, you have a lot of people in competition for you and for your energy, but not even just romantically, just in general. Like people are like, yo, how come everybody wants to be a part of Pawan's life? Like everybody is like riding for Pawan. Everybody wants to fuck with Pawan, but you're also a really good listener. And I also do feel like sometimes you might disassociate, you know, like when things are chaotic, people give you compliments on that. Like, yo, say like there's a screaming match, because I'm seeing the meme where it's like the last day of school and all the kids are like, ah! Like screaming and stuff, and the teachers just standing there unfazed. And that's you're unfazed by drama, by chaos, because she's just unfazed. She's just on her phone doing her thing, happy-go-lucky, and people give you compliments on that. People also give you compliments on the fact that you're a good listener. People feel like you're a good listener. Like you're a very good talker, excuse me. You have very good talk, but you can walk the walk too. Just saying, you know, you talk it and you walk it. Like when you say you're gonna do something, you do it. But some of you guys could be good bakers as well, because I did say good cooks, but there's emphasis on baking. You could be into pastries or just baking cakes and stuff like that. Some of you guys could actually have a business where you bake cakes, so shout out to you. Comment down below, let people know that what your business is. Okay. Alright, pile one. That's what we're gonna call it. I love you guys. You are freaking dope as fudge. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile number 2? Pile number 1 was freaking dope. I know y'all's is gonna be just as fire. It's your girl Drea. This is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and the little bell so you can notify every time that I post. If it resonates, you can comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for all your support and love. I appreciate you all. And if you want to enter a free reading giveaway, that link is in the, well, that short is in the bio. Click that. I mean, the description box. Jeez. Wow. You get people nervous. That's a compliment. Like, you always make people nervous. You get people flustered. Even the most confident people fumble around you, and that's a compliment people are already giving behind your back. But let's not jump too ahead. But if you want to book a person, that information is in the description box as well. You can message me on Instagram or email me, and that email is in the description box. But enter that free reading giveaway because, you know, I'm doing 2 winners, and you have 2 chances to win a free reading from me. So why the hell not? If it's free, it's for me. Let's get into it, though. What's your current energy, pile 2? What's pile 2's current energy? Some of you guys could have came from pile 1. Pile 2's energy. So, we got forgive. We have speak your world into being. We got keep your heart open. Wow, a lot of heart chakra energy. We love that. We have be humble, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, and then we have Scorpio, break through the tension. Okay, so your current energy is that you are forgiving something or someone that closed your heart up, and you are finally opening your heart back up. Okay, you have got stung, I guess you can say. Someone stung your back, someone hurt you in some way, shape, or form, and you know, whether it was a conversation or by their actions, someone could have cheated on you. It could have had to do with a relationship, but it could also have to do with a friendship or just family or any relationship in general. I feel like it has to do with somebody who hurt you or betrayed you, and you know, it humbled you. Because I feel like you knew that something was going on behind the scenes. You know, you're very intuitive, okay? You're very intuitive, and you're very wise, and you're very intelligent. And, you know, you thought it. It came into your mind because, like, you know, it's not that you spoke it into being, but, like, you know, your guides were trying to tell you something, and you were playing it off or downplaying it, you know? You were like, nah, 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 nah. And then it ended up coming true, and you was like, wow. I was doubting it the whole time, but you know, you forgave yourself for like not seeing it sooner. You know, you went through some type of super tense situation and you were scared, you know? It's either you were scared or you were scared to have the conversation or to ask this person like, yo, did you cheat on me or did you do this? Or like, yo, is it true that you've been talking behind my back, or is it true that like this happened or whatever it is, you know? I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But now you're healing from that. You're finding peace and you're finding someone that you connect with. If you haven't yet, just know that your relationships are transforming, and you're receiving something new because you're opening your heart again. You know, you're showing yourself love, which means that you're open to love, which means that the world and others around you are going to give love. But there's definitely big emphasis on like you forgiving, and also it could have been the other way around too. You could have betrayed somebody and you asked for forgiveness and they're forgiving you. You know, but take it as it resonates. There's big emphasis on forgiveness and letting go. And now because you've forgiven and you've healed, or you're healing, you're in the process of healing from that betrayal, you're starting to shine. Beautiful. Your confidence is boosting. Yeah. But let's get into it, baby. Let's get... Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this. Forgiveness. And self-esteem. I'm sorry. It just gets me excited when confirmations come through like, here you go, baby. I got you. But let's get it. What compliments do you receive behind your back? What compliments do people give you behind your back? This is anybody. Anyone who's ever known you. People who don't know you. Strangers. People who see you in passing. People you went to school with. New people. You know, family, friends. It doesn't matter. Let's get into it. Courage. You're correct. Talk about confidence. You too. You are confident. Y'all are confident. And you wasn't always confident, you know. You always downplayed yourself. We got envy on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Why am I getting that? Some people compliment you on the fact that you, like, that you get people jealous. People like, you know, a lot of people love Pal 2. A lot of people wish they could be Pal 2. And they give you that as a compliment, which I get it, you know, because you're great. But also it kind of sucks to have envious people. Like, that's not really the best energy, you know. That is low-key, like, you know, we get evil eye and shit like that. And that is some rough-ass energy. But, you know, I understand why they say it. But, you know. So we got love, loneliness, courage, and denial. Wow. Okay. You guys are fearless. You guys are fearless. You still have fears, but you do it anyway. You don't care what challenges pop up. You don't care who has what to say about what you're doing or what you believe in. You always end up, you know, going after what it is that you want. And you're very courageous. You have this inner strength, and people give you the compliment that you're super strong. You're super patient, and you're super caring and charismatic, okay? You guys are very, like, confident. And you're very intuitive as well, but you're also very loving. And you see the good in all until there is nothing to see. That's when you move on. You know, and sometimes you get lonely, but then you end up making new friends. I also am getting a compliment. Some of you guys could have a large following. A large social media presence. You could be TikTok famous, or, like, you know, Instagram famous, or YouTube famous. I wouldn't say anyone's really famous who's watching me, but I mean, if you are, what up? Shout out to you. Comment down below. Imagine, like, a celebrity. Hey, nah, celebrities are people just like us, you know. But at the end of the day, people, you got clout, okay, and people compliment you on that. Like, a lot of people love you and support you, and it's worldwide. You know, you get a lot of support. And also you might have a lot of friends from around the world, and people give you compliments like, yo, because I feel like I'm getting, like, you guys can travel, and then you meet up with friends, or you just have multiple friends. Like, you can travel, like, oh, I'm gonna go see my buddy in New York, or I'm gonna go see my buddy in Texas, or, you know, you'll be like, oh, people are like, oh, where are you on vacation? Yeah, I'm going to see this person. You could have a lot of connections around the world, or just around the states, or wherever you're at. Like, a lot of people know you, or you just have a lot of, again, like, followers and stuff like that. But also, it's like, people give you compliments on, like, the fact that you can stand alone, and you believe in yourself, and you've done things alone. Like, you didn't really always have support, and, you know, maybe people didn't support your dreams and goals, and now you're receiving success on that, and people are complimenting, like, wow, if I was Pal 2, was I saying Pal 1? My bad. If I was saying Pal 1, my bad. But maybe you need to check out Pal 1. But Pal 2, if, like, you know, if I was Pal 2, I would not be able to survive, because I would feel lonely. I would doubt myself, you know. I wouldn't be able to keep going, you know. People would give up, and people give you a lot of compliments on your strength and just how loving and caring you are, regardless of, like, the hate. I'm getting, you all got a lot of haters, because you're very authentic, and a lot of people envy you as well because of, like, your loving, courageous, and charismatic attitude. You could be, like, a lot to handle. Like, you have a big energy. There's also something about your eyes. You could have a very beautiful, like, stare, but also it's like you look into people's souls, and people give you compliments on that. Some people get very turned on by your eyes. Well, excuse the F out of me, baby. What else can we get from my pile number 2s? What compliments do people give you behind your back? Pile 2. So, we got beautiful and caging. That's way too much. I'm not taking that chunk. Alright, what do we got? So, yeah. Healing heart. Beautiful uncaging. What else? Okay. Into me, I see. Wow. And seeing beyond. Some of you guys have really good vision. But yeah, I was saying, your eyes. You have really beautiful eyes. Look at the lotus coming through to show you how beautiful you are through the tough times that you went through. You don't look like what you went through. is another compliment I'm getting. You don't look like you went through anything rough or tough, but you did. When people hear you talk about like the things that you've healed or the things that you've been through or the things that you've overcome, people are shook. They're like, wow, this person really is so strong. Big emphasis again on your strength. You could be seeing 555 for sure, 888 definitely, and 444 as well. But we have burst of magic, so people be complimenting you on like one, your fragrance, but also like how magical you are and how you give this burst of loving energy to everyone that you come into contact with. You open people's hearts. You're like the key to a lot of people's satisfaction, so please be aware of energy vampires and stuff like that. Some people could want to like ride your coattails to success and see that you're doing really good, and they want to like, you know, to connect with you on that. But also your intuition. With Into Me, I see, you see right through people. You see beyond the veil as well. Some of you guys could be very open about your psychic abilities, and people give you compliments on that, especially if you're a reader or like an empath or a starseed, a healer. Because we have healing the heart. You could be a Reiki practitioner, a chi healer, anything like that. You could do holistic healing. You could be a herbalist, everything like that. Doesn't matter, but whatever you do, I'm getting like you guys are very spiritual, very connected to the spiritual realms, and a lot of people give you compliments on your spirituality and how you show like how you show the way. You're like the guiding light towards spirituality. You make people want to become more spiritual or want to tap in or want to listen to you and want to learn about spirituality. But also you help people to realize like, I need to heal my heart, and you show people that healing's possible because of you talking about it. I'm getting like maybe you talk about your trauma, toxic relationships, things that you've healed and you've overcome. You're the guide for people, you know. Some of you guys might have a podcast or a YouTube, TikTok. Like I said earlier, I'm getting like you whatever you talk about, keep talking about it. You're impacting people and you don't even know how you're doing. Like you don't understand how much of an impact that you're making just by talking, making a 3-minute video on TikTok talking about like how you healed from this, or like you venting, like you're like, people are like, oh, I'm not alone. You make people feel like, damn, they feel me, they know, like you're relatable to people. It's like you're this shining star, but also you're relatable to people, so you remind people like, what I can do, you can do too. Like you help people to see that they have the same magic within them, and you unlock that magic. You boost people's confidence, and you help people to realize like, oh, I can go after my dreams. You're an inspiration to people. That's what it is. People give you compliments about how inspirational you are. Some of you guys could be motivational speakers. If you're not, I highly recommend that you do that. But some of you guys have a nice neck too, collarbone, and lips. People give you compliments on your lips. You don't even have to have big lips. And your skin tone, you could have really soft skin. And again, your fragrance, like you smell good, you smell sweet, or you have like a signature cologne or perfume that smells really good, or like whatever hair product you use. Delicioso. But let me stop. Let's see what else we can get. And then we'll jump into the tarot. What compliments do people give you behind your back? Pile 2. This is my new deck, donated. Thank you, Jess. What compliments do you receive behind your back? And if you want to know the name of this deck, hold on. Seasons of the Witch, Beltane Oracle. I love the bees. You guys are hard workers. Okay, we have Oracle. Okay. Which, yeah, I'm not surprised. Look it. Are you serious? Look how mystical and magical. Cleansing, okay? Wow. Honey. People definitely think you're very unique, very beautiful. Some of you guys are very into your culture. And people give you compliments on like how you ride for your culture, or give you compliments on your culture because some people just really like your culture. You know, or like how you embrace your culture as well. People give you compliments on that. We have Earth Worship and Chant. You have a nice voice. And we have Goddess. Are you kidding me? I'm telling, look at the cheeks. Somebody got cheeks. People give you compliments on your body. Didn't I just say that too? But like emphasis on your cheeks, your hair. A lot of you guys could have nice curls, red hair, black hair. You could wear head wraps, headbands, head dresses, bangles. You could be big on crystals too, and you put out on a lot of people to crystals. You might have gifted people crystals, and that really helped them. And you could have healed people with holistic ways. But yeah, you're always honest and truthful, and you could be a good dancer. People give you compliments on the way you dance. If you have a garden or you have pets, people give you compliments on your pets or your garden, or how you can, like, you know, create. And, you know, you remind people to believe in themselves. You believe in yourself so much that you inspire others to believe in themselves. But also, I feel like, you know, you are a forbidden fruit, and people give you compliments, like, about, like, you know, how you don't, like, some of you guys, I don't know, we don't know about whatever is going on, but, like, a lot of people feel like you could have, you know, been manipulative, or you could have, you know, taken advantage of people or used people, and you don't do that. You're very honest, very truthful, and you've worked very hard to get to where you are, and you never took advantage of anybody. And a lot of people, you know, they give you compliments on that, like, you know, if I was Pao-Tu, I would have used my body, or, you know, I would have used this to do that, or to do this. A lot of people also know that you openly do magic, and people know that, you know, I mean, if you do dark magic, that's on you, but a lot of people feel like you don't do dark magic. A lot of people are very, like, you know, like, wow, you know, not every witch is bad, you know, because I'm getting a lot of you could be psychics or into, you know, witchcraft, or just the occult. You don't have to be, like, you could just be spiritual, you could be an empath, or you could be just starting your journey. It doesn't matter. But also, people give you compliments on how eco-friendly you are, how maybe you recycle, or, like, you know, you're big on, like, the earth. Maybe you've planted trees, or you've done cleanups, or you've done, like, fundraisers, or you've given back to the community in some way, shape, or form. You could have done community service, you know, not obligated by the police, but, you know, some of you guys may have. But some people give you compliments on staying out of jail. Good job. Oh, that's beautiful. 444-777 and 1010 you could be seeing as well. Or 11 as well. But people give you compliments on, like, how you lighten up everywhere you go. It's like, if there's a situation, like there's an argument or something, you're the problem solver. People give you compliments on, like, how you solve situations. You bring happiness, joy. You allow people to be more free. You're pure. People will say you're pure of heart. You're pure. You're kind. You're compassionate, but you're a hard worker. And people like your voice. You might have a unique accent, and people give you compliments on your accent or your voice tone. It's just very soothing and healing. You could have a healing voice, but also healing hands as well. So people love to give you hugs. So people give you compliments about, like, you know, how soft you are, or, like, how, like, your hugs feel so good. People love to give you hugs, or you're an amazing cuddler. Those are obviously people who have cuddled with you and stuff like that. But that doesn't have to, you know, you can cuddle with friends and shit like that too. You know, but yeah, if you've had people say you got that good, like, you either get, you know, or you get people, and when I say you know, drip drip, okay, that's what I'm gonna say. But you get people, like, yeah, you ain't gotta do much. You don't have to do much. And I'm also getting that people give you compliments on, like, how natural you are. Whether it's your natural hair, natural nails. You could not do makeup too much like that, but when you do your makeup, it's beautiful. But, like, that doesn't matter. It's like you just naturally, you don't need makeup. You naturally look, like, beautiful, you know. You could have real beautiful clear skin as well, but you obviously don't have to. And people give you compliments behind your back on your eyebrows, your nose. Some of you guys have a cute nose. Even if you don't like your nose, somebody likes your nose. Okay, because I don't really care for my nose, but people like my nose, so I kind of, like, you know, don't doubt it. Like, people are like, wow, I love your nose, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, let's get some tarot. I'm over here bibble babbling, and then we'll yeah, we have B, literally. Like, you are also the type of person, you might travel a lot, and people give you compliments on, like, you know, this person is really out here doing the damn thing. They're always traveling, they're always exploring, they're trying new things. You might eat exotic foods or travel to exotic places. Even if you don't leave your state, you might find low-key, like, places that people don't even know. They ask you, like, yo, where are you at? Where did you go? And you're like, oh yeah, that's right up the street, right over there. And they're like, what? Like, you find hidden gems and people give you compliments on that. Like, yo, if you want to go somewhere, you want to go on a hike and adventure, hit up Pal 2. Did I say Pal 1? Oh my god. But let's see, what compliments do people give behind Pal 2's back? We got the Two of Wands. The Fool. Compliments they give to Pal 2. The High Priestess. I told y'all. Okay. When I think it's straight and then I look at the camera and then it's completely opposite the way. It looks straight over here, but it don't look straight over there. So I'm like, okay. What else? Compliments do people give? Five of Swords. You're a jack of all traits. You have mad talents. Ugh. And you master things very quickly, easily, and effortlessly. We have the Knight of Swords. You're quick with your words, too. People give you compliments on how you have quick comebacks. Okay, say somebody's trying to roast you or trying to say something to you. You come back quick with a vengeance. Like, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the World, Mr. Worldwide. Wow, people give you compliments on your music taste as well, but also it's like you're known worldwide. And again, because look at all these arms in this row. And over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 arms. Knight of Swords. We got the Two of Swords. And Three of Swords. Yeah. Hold on one second. Three. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Swords. And then we have the bottom of the deck, which is the Devil in reverse. So compliments that you receive behind your back is definitely that you have left either toxicity in regards to maybe you were toxic, or you've left people behind who are toxic in your life. You just have no time for toxicity, okay? You're very pure, very kind, and very loving and caring. People also talk about how, like, you know, you when it comes to your dreams and goals and desires, you're very stubborn and you will rush into it. You will go ham. Sometimes you burn yourself out, but people still like say like, yo, no matter what, they know you're going to be successful. I also feel like when you have a new opportunity presented to you, you take it. You take risks, and people give you compliments on like how you always are successful when you take risks. You trust your intuition, and then you end up prospering or succeeding as a result. And no matter what, like, you know, no matter who has come to try and sabotage you or block you or steal your blessings, you always overcome. You always succeed. And also, you guys are very wise. I'm getting you're very intelligent, and you know, I feel like it's very easy for you to make decisions, you know, and it's very easy for you to heal or let go of pain. Some of you guys, it took a while for you to get here, or you're still working towards that, but people see it, or maybe that's how you portray yourself around others, like unbothered, unfazed, nonchalant, you know. People give you compliments like, yo, this person, Pal 2, is always unbothered by the toxic people around them or by whatever is going on, people trying to fight with them. They know how to ignore that shit. But you'll still, you know, defend yourself when you need to. But a lot of you guys, if you're single, people are trying to mingle. Some of you guys have nice wide hips, and people give you compliments on that. And people also give you compliments on, like, yeah, how quick-witted you are, how wise you are, but also how intuitive you are and how you blend both together. And also you're very unique. Some of you guys have unique tattoos, piercings, but also just like, you know, like, accessories that you use. Like, you don't always have regular accessories. Like, you're the type of person, some of y'all would wear a crown or like wear unique earrings or, you know, stuff like that. But Yeah, people give you compliments too on the people that you pull. You pull a lot of people and they say that you're like a heartbreaker. Like, but in the most like compliment type of way. Like, not that you're purposely breaking hearts, but it's like, you know, people get with you and they don't know how to treat you. They fumble the bag, and you move on, and these people are hurt, crying over you, and you know, their hearts are broken because they didn't decide to choose you, or they didn't decide to treat you the way you were meant to be treated. And you over here, regardless if you're single or taken, you over here just living your best life. And some of you guys are really abundant, and you could be business owners, and people will give you compliments on like the business that you have. You could be like, you know, the type of person who creates something. I'm getting barber, hairdresser. You could do nails. You could be a lash tech. You could do anything like that. Have your own business that like you get your hands moving. Some of you guys could be very artistic, and people give you compliments on that, on your art. Even if you do makeup too, like that's a form of art, and people give you compliments on that. But if you paint, draw, stuff like that, and you're very good at it, you know, obviously take that if it resonates. You know, you don't have to be the best drawer or artist, you know, that's only for the people who it's for. You'll know if you're that person. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it, y'all. You guys are freaking dope too, I'm telling you. You're a risk taker. You're very unique. Some of you guys have really good shoes. Your shoe game is beautiful, and people definitely give you compliments on that. But like, you know how open your heart is, but you don't wear your heart on your sleeve anymore. It's like you've learned from the past pain, and people like give you compliments on that. Like, yo, props to pile number 2, because of the fact that they, you know, they do what it do. Okay. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. 444, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.